In the last lesson, you began reading your biography and identifying main ideas about your person. Today, you are going to begin identifying supporting details. We'll talk more about what that means. Here's today's goal. I can identify details that support my main ideas. Remember, on the grading rubric, each main idea should have 3 supporting details to get the full amount of credit. You will probably not have enough time in today's class to get all of the supporting details done. That's okay. Take your time because all of next week will be open work time. As my example, I'm going to continue using the book Harriet Tubman, A Woman of Courage. Remember, in the last lesson, one of the main ideas that I identified about Harriet Tubman is that Harriet Tubman's life was hard. Today, what you're going to begin doing is identifying supporting details about the main ideas that you already identified. Remember that supporting details are facts or examples that tell the reader more information about the main idea. So remember, in the last lesson, I used the subheading titled A Hard Life to identify a main idea that Harriet Tubman had a hard life. Now, as I reread, I need to think, which sentences tell more about how she had a hard life? One sentence that tells more about how she had a hard life was that she was a slave. Also, she had to start working when she was just 5 years old. And finally, her owners would punish her with beatings if she did something wrong. All of these sentences tell more about how Harriet Tubman had a hard life. What I'm going to do now is write these on my plan, either in Notability or paper pencil. Remember, the first supporting detail that I found was that Harriet was a slave. The second was that she started working when she was only 5 years old. And last, her owners beat her. Now it's your turn. You are going to review the 3 main ideas that you identified in the last lesson. I would suggest that you only focus on one of the main ideas at a time, like I just showed you. Don't jump back and forth between all of your ideas. When you pick one main idea to focus on, then you can identify supporting details. Remember, supporting details are sentences that tell more about the main idea. Go ahead and begin working now. If you have questions, turn your flip chart to either yellow or red to show Mrs. Work that you need some help. Have fun!